As a junior doctor, I had to resuscitate a woman who was left to bleed to death. She'd been denied treatment because of her mental illness. And I saw then and there the inequality faced by people with mental health problems. In my 30 years as a psychiatrist, I've been a researcher, educator, congress organizer, policymaker, and manager, but always a clinician, and always with that patient at the back of my mind. I'm clinical director of my NHS service and the National Collaborating Centre for Mental Health. And in all my roles, I've strived to enhance psychiatry and advocate for patients. I haven't just highlighted the problems. I've actually designed, developed, argued for, and implemented services and systems that make a difference. Physical health clinics, community mental health transformation, meaningful yet realistic Mental Health Act reform, the Mental Health Equality Strategy, a systematic approach to bed management that has clinical care at its heart. In 2019, I was awarded a CBE for my service to psychiatry, and I was honoured to be voted Psychiatrist of the Year by the Royal College. But for me, becoming your president is the most important role I can take on, supporting psychiatrists so you can support mental health services. After all, psychiatrists are the backbone of our mental health system, and a better experience for you will lead to a better experience for patients. I think I speak for all of us when I say I can't remember a time when mental health has been talked about so much by so many across the world. We must capitalise on this. Psychiatry is facing unprecedented challenge, more demand, not enough capacity, and that includes our beds, our facilities, and of course, our staff. I grew up in the north of England, and I've worked there and down south, and I've seen enormous regional disparities where the areas that most need resources just don't get them. This is not fair and it's not right. We require a whole system approach that recognises the differing needs of each region. For psychiatrists to provide the compassionate, person-centred, equitable care that we were trained to do, we must address the workforce shortages and chronic resource deficits. Too few people receive the mental health care they need. Under my leadership, the college will address this treatment gap. As your president, I'll engage all psychiatrists, develop regional hubs, have twice yearly big debates where members get the opportunity to discuss key issues affecting psychiatrists. Decision-making will be more transparent. Ordinary members will have more of a say. I'll advocate for better working conditions for psychiatrists, proportionate pay for trainees, pension tax relief for senior doctors, accessible exams and CPD. I'll support portfolio careers for mid-career consultants and SAS doctors, provide comprehensive support for colleagues working beyond retirement, and support flexible working for part-time doctors. No one will be left out. Working psychiatrists must regain job satisfaction, which will in turn encourage recruitment. As your president, I'll nurture and support psychiatrists so that you can thrive in your work. I'll address mental health inequality and the treatment gap. I will raise the profile of psychiatry for the public, for patients, and for psychiatrists. As your president, I'll support you so that you can support our services.